Hey everyone, this is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor, getting myself together. I'm always getting myself together um, before the video, during the video. Um, this is a reading for the full moon. It's the full moon in Leo, so it's the Leo Aquarius axis, and I believe it's 24 degrees of Leo. Okay, so I'm going to do my new thing. I'm going to do for the 4 weeks. Are there 4 weeks? I should really look it up. You know, I always just do it on the fly. Give me a second. I think it's 4 weeks. Let me just look up on the calendar. Anyway, the message, the feeling and the message is it's really time to let go. It's more of a time to let go. So this is what I would recommend. You know, you sit with yourself, you go into your heart, and it's like, what do I need to let go of? You know, for my highest good and highest healing. Is it a thought pattern? Is it a person? Is it an attitude? Is it a habit? What is it that I need to release? And then whatever its opposite is, and it's like, and I receive that. So, you know, I always recommend I have to get a full candle, but you know, you write it down on a piece of paper. I release totally 100% release from my body, from my energy, um, whatever the thing is, and burn it or throw it away or whatever. And then you write down what you want. And here go the dogs. You write down what you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's pretty much 4 weeks. So it starts on Saturday. So, you know, that Saturday will be 8 days. So it's 4 weeks. Okay, good. I hope you can't hear the dogs. I can't even get into it. I really like, I love my garden. My apartment's okay, right? But the amount of dogs, like, not. All right. So I'm going to do my new thing. So I'm going to do, you'll see, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the weeks. And then I do qualifiers. Oh, interesting. Okie doke. Week 1, the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is really about allowing a new love in, allowing your intuition to guide you, and something new, a new heartfelt connection, a new healing, a new gift received is week 1. And then the qualifier, the clarity, the small deck. Very exciting. So I'm going to do a big release thing tomorrow night. That I'm doing this on the 11th, and this is for the 12th. And a little candle, you know, oh, like I don't have time to get a candle. It's too cold outside. Well, you know, light a lighter, something, light a match. Receive. Because with this card, you know, this is new coming in. It's overflowing love. It's just overflowing. You know, it's endless. And this is about stability of thought, right? It's stable. Sit and relax and allow, you know, like let new messages, let new love, let new healing come in, right? Just be stable and allow it to come in. He's in the church. He's, you know, contemplating, meditating, and then, you know, like the light comes through. It's like a good card of like meditation, contemplation. That's week 1. Week 2. Oh, you sat long enough, you got the message, and then you begin something new. Take a chance. Go for it. Be optimistic. Leave the past behind. Anything can happen. The Fool is very, anything can happen. Don't limit your thinking or your feelings. And maybe that's what in the first week is going on, like this new understanding, this new emotional opening happens, right? And then you sit with it, and then you take action on it. Yeah, so that you can build something, maybe with community, so you can build something in the physical world, a sense of community, a sense of creativity, but something that you actually work on in the physical world. Write a book, um, you know, start a business, um, get together with like-minded people, form a community like that. That's the second week. Third week, you've gathered all you can gather. You're going to decide he's the farmer at the end of the season. Um, you've gathered all you can gather. You are utilizing all that's worthwhile, and everything else you're letting go. I'm dropping what doesn't work anymore. Like maybe I've taken on too much responsibility. When I say I mean you. Maybe you've taken on too much responsibility and you feel overwhelmed, a little overworked. Yeah. And you've put yourself in a position where you say, oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm stuck, but it's all in your head. It's all in your head. If you release what, is keeping you stuck, both in terms of your, sometimes you put too much on your plate, right? You put too much on your plate and then you feel surrounded and overwhelmed. It's like it's time to let go of that. So whatever is not working, just let go of, right? So that you can get clear. And then the fourth week is like a rebalance. It's like somehow I'm going to manage this, maybe because sometimes when you let go of something, there's like a remnant of it. It's like, okay. Or sometimes you let go of something that was part of it that was good. It's like, well, I decided to do without this, and how am I going to balance without it? And then the answer would be, well, I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting. I'm going to change my way of thinking. I'm not going to, yeah, I'm not fighting. This is about releasing resistance. It's kind of I mean, that's what it is. It's about releasing resistance. So sometimes, you try something over and over and over, and it's not working. You try something new, and it's like, this is just too difficult. This is not the time. Or, sometimes we try for something and we keep on hitting speed bumps, or you hit a brick wall, and maybe it's like, well, I think I learned maybe that's not the right road. Maybe that's not the right road. You know, maybe like my intent is good, but I'm going about it in the wrong way, or in the incorrect way, or in a way that taught me lessons. And it's like, well, that ain't the way. That ain't the way. So let's say you're trying to find a new way to get to work. Oh, that's a stupid example. And you decide to give up the car, you're going to take public transportation. And then you start to take public transportation and you realize it's like, no, the bus route is not going to work. Maybe I'll take the train, or maybe I'll do something else like that. So this is a weird, like for instance, but if I look up on Google Maps how to get to the park, they say 2 trains, right? And it always takes me, whatever, 45 minutes. But there's another way that seems roundabout, but I take 3 trains, but it always gets me there quicker because the trains are less crowded, they come more often. It works better for some reason. So I do that, even though it's not recommended by Google. Because the thing about the Fool is like, he's really eccentric. He finds his own way. He finds his own way. So it's like, okay, I know that most people don't, this is not the way to like break through, but for me it is. So, trust that you being led on the right, your destination is this. And you might have to do a little bit of this, but so try something odd, try something unusual, try something new. That's what I'm getting. And I don't really have any numbers because if I had a lot of one number, I would say like that's the real energy of it, but I don't. I have an 8, I have a 10, I have a 5, I have a 2, I have a 3, I have a 4. You know. All right, let me show you everything. Here we go. First week, receive the blessing, receive the healing, and sit and really truly receive it so that you can move into something new that you can build. Release the bondage of self and rebalance yourself without fighting, let go of the resistance. Sometimes, the universe offers us things and we get resistant. We get resistant. There you go. Anyway, release resistance. So I sit with myself. And I know it's almost like I'm beginning in this reading. It's like I'm beginning the month at the 12th, and I know it's a little weird, but like it's just the way it came through. Um, the next 4 weeks. It's not necessarily the 4 weeks starting February. It's really the 4 weeks from the 12th through the 12th or whatever it is. That's what it feels like I'm giving you, even though I looked up the calendar and all that. It's like it's this process of releasing resistance so that a new energy can come in and I release my fear, I release my shame, I release my anger, I release my habit, I release my whatever it is. But that's the way it feels. It's really the way it feels. All right, so that's my little take. That's my little take. There you go. And if you want to make it for the next 2 weeks, then it's for the next 2 weeks. That's all. Um, if you want to do an energy clearing session, I'm available. If you want a reading, I'm available. And see you soon. Blessings. Blessings. Bye.